The Animal Welfare League of Alexandria is investigating the deaths of 3 dogs who all stayed at a PetSmart PetsHotel in Potomac Yard during the same time frame. PetSmart says the deaths are due to underlying conditions in old age, not their care. Fox 5's David Kaplan has been digging into this story for a couple of weeks.
Look, I can tell you there's a lot of people that are trying to figure out exactly what happened here. PetSmart, the Animal Welfare League of Alexandria, and the owners of these 3 dogs who have passed away.
We just all want answers, honestly, and that's plain and simple, just straightforward answers, and figured out what happened.
That is Andrew Knowles. He's the owner of Clark. He was a 3-year-old Aussie Doodle who Knowles swears was a healthy pup when he dropped him off at the pet hotel at PetSmart here at Potomac Yard at the end of last month. While on vacation, Knowles got a call from an emergency vet saying that Clark had died. Now, in the past 3 weeks, Knowles says he's frustrated with what he calls a lack of transparency about what happened. A veterinarian's report shared with Fox 5 by Knowles indicates that Clark may have been having a seizure, but Knowles wants more answers about how Clark got to that state or what happened. Clark is getting a dog autopsy or a necropsy, and the results are pending. Fast forward to yesterday, the Animal Welfare League of Alexandria said in a statement that 2 other dogs who stayed at the same PetSmart around the same time also suffered medical events and died. They're investigating why. Knowles says he's spoken with the other pet owners, that they all want answers.
That tells me that it's not a coincidence. And I think that, trying to get transparency, trying to review the surveillance, trying to get the log checks as to when they checked on these animals is the first start, but it's definitely not a coincidence.
We know the Animal Welfare League's doing checks at the store every 2 days as it investigates, and says PetSmart is cooperating with their investigation, producing employees to be interviewed and relevant records. In a statement, PetSmart expressed sadness for these dogs dying, said that they were retraining employees, but also said, quote, based on what they've learned, these 3 incidents are each unique with different causes ranging from underlying conditions to older age, not due to the time in our care. So the Animal Welfare League, PetSmart, as well as these dog owners are hoping that Clark's necropsy sheds some light on his cause of death and maybe give some insights into what happened to Clark. I should note the other 2 dogs that died, they were cremated, so no necropsy was done of them.